planning out for the map of beta. This is the top of the field, that's the bottom. Do a quick overview of what you just said.
Okay, so what I want to do is this is the top, this will be the north side, this will be the south side. We can put the buildings up here.
Two-story building, that's in the plan.
Two-story building at the top. Foxhole, I'm talking full-fledged bunker with sandbags. Foxhole over here, sandbags. So not even a foxhole, bunker. You know, a person could stand in this with a canopy over them with sandbags in front and lay down support through no man's land, which will be here. We put a building here, which will be like a main headquarters type thing, and we can put the flag in there. Or a bomb plant point, or the hostage, or anything. It'll be our base. It'll be an actual base. In no man's land here, just whatever you want, just bunkers, ruined buildings, busted up cars. I think it'll add a lot of realism if we put a bunch of, I mean, I don't know what the budget's like for busted up cars, but if we added busted up cars, that'd be fine. But we can put the buildings up here, the 2 stories, as a staging operation point for the other team.
I'm thinking... No, this is verbal here. I'm thinking that,
Russ, you have a Super 9?
Super 9? Yeah, it's right here. You want to see it? Yeah.
Let me see real quick. Is there a black one?
Brownish. Black. Actually, I don't know. I can't remember.
Black, dude. I had a black one. Does yours, how many FPS?
I don't remember.
Mine felt like...
You want to go chrono it?
Huh?
You want to go chrono it?
Oh, you got the nice one.
Can you get those?
You got the Super 9, right? Is that airsoft?
Thank you.
They make
It looks better than it actually is.
Hey, Ray, as I'm
But
walking over here, kids
all
asked
right.
me if that was legal. And I'm like, yeah, it's airsoft. They're like, oh, it's airsoft. I was like, yeah. That's realistic. That is 1.1 scale size.
You need the smiley face.
Hell yeah, he does. You should get the smiley face sticker on that.
Okay, so what I was saying, I'm thinking that the upper side has a natural advantage. We see that in beta map as it is just now. It's uphill. It has buildings.
That's why I wasn't thinking building up there would be strange. But if they want a 2-story building, that's good. Sorry, continue, sorry.
It's naturally fortified. At the moment, the bottom side is really gypped because all they got is a bunch of bushes. So I think it's important that we add some good fortifications up on top. The 2-story buildings would really be a major thing because they would have even better. Let me take this off. They would have even better view because they'd be even up higher. They'd be able to shoot down people below the bushes very easy. So it's very important that the bottom side gets a lion's share of the not natural fortifications.
What I was thinking, what I just thought of, I think this is what I heard. If the top is what they're going to be assaulting with a 2-story building, we can do this idea, but flip it. Make it so that instead of a trench going in between these 2 foxholes down here, the top gets a 2-story building and a trench in front to defend. Hostage, bomb, flag, whatever. Hostage goes upstairs, hostage goes downstairs. It's up to the enemy's discretion. But if we were to do that and have that trench in the front, I'm talking able to stand in it, shoot like that, it'll be difficult, but I think we can pull it off. We've done trenches before. Then down here, we can still have the foxholes and just a staging point, because it's really small, and if people are in that 2-story building, if there's no building for them to sit and just think about stuff, they're going to chew the fuck up. It can be flipped around if they choose. They make it so that the ground is down here, or they make it so that the place where you plant is down here. Now you have a good place where they keep the fire up, have a team move around the side through this. No man's land can still be occupied by cover if we choose. I
really think it's important that it gets sporadic cover, not geared toward either side.
Well, exactly. That's why I'm saying fans or just walls. But
I'm thinking like 4 walled buildings that you can enter from either side. So it's not like what they currently have, like in concrete, where there's a wall here forming an L. That's clearly geared so that you only take cover on this side primarily, or you only get the best cover on that side.
I kind of want low cover, because having these bunkers here would be completely pointless if they don't have a clear shot on it. Now, most people sit there and say, why would you add a clear shot? That's a cheap advantage. There's no advantage at all. They have an entire trench. If they don't utilize their cover, they're not playing the game right.
Yeah.
So, I just really want these bunkers because if you look, we don't have any bunkers. We have one map where it's Bunker Hill, and that's it. And
I don't really like Bunker Hill that much.
I don't like it that much, only when I'm on top. I like it on top. What we can do, but by doing this, it can also be a Slayer map, just regular team elimination. You know, it doesn't have to be
Objective.
anything crazy. What I want to do is, since this is our only field, I want to make it so it has so many different uses. It's crazy. That's why I'm thinking a lot of objective games. You know, we don't play a lot of hostage except for on Castle. I want Castle, like, you know, to be just a thing of the past. I don't even want to think about Castle anymore. I want to think about Compound. If that's what we're making it like this, I want to call that map Compound, because you're going to have 2 separate compounds, no man's land in the middle, and if you get enough teams, and honestly, everyone who's watching this, when they open this field, we need to have just like a freaking, you know, a day where we break that field in. Like, I'm talking, you know, I want people jumping over trenches. I want people, you know, sniping from on the second story of buildings and everything. I want to see mayhem. I want to make it so that if I pop my head up for a second, my helmet, it starts ringing. Okay?
Does that count as a kill, Joe?
Yes, it does. But, you know, like imagine that, Will. Look at this. This is my idea. Will, trench, 2-story building. We got 1-story building down here, or 2-story if they give us 2. That's great. Bunker.
Another thing you could do is wayward bases. Like each side.
Oh, put a base over here and a base over here.
Why don't you guys
Or even like-
look, put pillboxes or bunkers?
That's what we're saying.
higher
Yeah,
up
wayward
here
bases.
on the sides, and then here put the 2-story. Up here, just put a big, you know, a big trench, almost like a command bunker.
They want it uphill. They want a.
They want all the buildings uphill.
No, they want 2-story. Okay, so this is the north side. I forgot to mention that. So this is the side that we did when we were uphill. I want to put a trench there.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. That's what I'm saying. Put a big
2-story
command
building.
bunker up there.
Yeah, 2-story building as a thing, and then
Yeah.
Yes. And then
We're gonna name it Compound.
if we make it like a compound.
Crow
These
Hop
designs are not
compound.
final. The Crow Hop compound.
We'll call it C
Can we
squared.
get a stencil and spray paint it on the side of the building?
That's what I'm thinking.
Pack,
That
Crow Hop
let's try a
Pack.
blue or a red
Compound.
flag,
All of
a
them.
blue flag on the
Oh,
bottom.
dude, let's get a flag made for Crow
That's what
Hop.
I'm
We'll get a
saying.
flag
I'm
made
saying
for
we get
Pack.
2
We'll get a flag
flags.
made for Western. I know you guys are watching this. We'll get a flag made for East County. And we'll get a flag made for Tickety Bulls. Oh, why is everyone doing this? Okay, so.
But no, I'm thinking. I'm not even thinking that close. I'm talking about like way over here.
Well, this is like the full scope of the map. Like, I'm thinking this is the boundary.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
naturally it'll be more spread out. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. One time we designed a map where it was battlefield style, where we had 3 bases on each team and 1 neutral base way up in the top. But that 1 neutral base was what we decided. But it was perfect because you had a path here and a path here in a thick forest. Once you took that, you had to run up there, change the flag. Once you took it, you were sitting there going like this, just watching that path. And it was thick. You couldn't see anybody unless they were walking on that path. It was a beautiful thing. Helix Gas and Electric, or Helix Water District came into our town.
Isaiah, hold this for a minute. Or just put it down
So
somewhere.
here's our borders here. But yes, I was gonna say, I think a nice base is around here. Or if you guys want to, neutral flag in the middle.
Yeah.
Dig a hole in the middle. You know, we can put it all around it and have a single flag in the middle, make a neutral flag. Whoever gets that flag first and take it wins.
One central bunker that's designed to hold off attacks from every angle.
Exactly. And we have just random bits of cover all around so that we're not going crazy. But if we were to get like 50 people, 50-50, or even 25-25 on this map of that size, it would be amazing. We'd be like laying there and BBs would be flying everywhere and we wouldn't be able to stand up. And that's how I want it. I want it to be, you know, I don't like this crap when we're all quiet. I want a noise. I want to make noise. That's why I got that thing. And now that I'm 16, they're very loud guns. When they go off, you hear that shit. Damn it!
I'm thinking when we do a match on Beta Compound, you and I just stay out
I
of
didn't
it.
want to play on it today because I'm having such thick as it stands right now. I don't mean, if you guys are watching this, people in charge, I don't mean that as in it's bad. It's just undeveloped. There's too much stuff that we trip over. So in case we pass this off to them and say, here's some of our ideas, I love you guys. You give me a place to shoot my friends. Thank you very much. And complete strangers. I'll shoot them too. I did want to take, hell, I might go over there right now if they do a game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we do a match on Beta, which we probably will, we've done every time so far.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you and I sit out, we take pictures, take videos, and discuss it.
I'll see where people move, how the terrain affects people, because, you know,
Because this is very good theoretically, and we have
We
basically.
put it on paper and we need to get like a 3D view of it.
People move subconsciously. You know, they may not know that they're moving with the terrain like that. You know, if you go, oh, I saw how you moved through there. Move through where?
That's fucking awesome. That's the hangar. That's where it comes.
Literally But so what I want to do is, you know, so people don't sit there and go, you know, some people will sit there and say, yes, analyze the terrain, but some people just go. And when they meet resistance, they move to the side. They don't know they do it, but they do it. So what I want to do is I want to see where everybody naturally moves.
I know that already. It's that path when you're on the bottom. I don't know about much on the top.
It's the only place to move.
Yeah, exactly.
We got that path along the side. We got a lot of strap.
There's a central path up in the middle. I'll show you when we're talking about it. But the thing is, there's no cover up there. If you go up there, you're dead.
Yeah.
You need to be crawling on your belly, which when you're wearing a vest, it's not that easy to do.
I'm not crawling in my flak jacket. That thing's rare. Not rare enough to not airsoft. I kind of want to leave some of the bushes, leave them sprawled out. I'm like, you know, we're gonna pretty much landscape up there. We're gonna get rid of everything up there.
My dad is a landscape contractor, so I can bring him in probably, and he'll be able to do estimates about how much everything will cost, how everything should be done.
If they are watching this right now, and I hope you are,
I'll tell them. I'll leave them a card in the link.
Wolfpack loves you.
You ready, buddy?
No, I'm thinking about heading up to that field right there and just surveying it. So you guys can play on it. Where are you guys playing? You know what you're playing? I'm thinking about going up to the field.
Can I have my camera? I want to take a picture of this.
Then we're going to be on it's still that thing right there. On the tables. I might. It depends on where you guys are. I'm not playing the round. We got to play that. So you guys gonna play?
Yeah, I'm not either. Me and Joe are going to be walking around discussing it.
You can Ray, you want to use the M60 on that field?
You want to use the big boy gun, Ray?
Alright. That round, no, because we're going to survey. I'm just going to watch.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, because that plan right there is for an airsoft only field. You saw that paintball shit everywhere? We're going to have our own field. So I'm going to...
Joe, we're going to Castle. What do I found in your bike? What's your 60, buddy?
Alright. Hold on, what are we playing here? Oh, baby!